Hello ladies and gentlemen, Riley the Flame Wookie Cookie here again with another video, and here's episode 6 I believe of The Road to Fallout 4. Now this one's going to be about a new city that's going to be in the next Fallout 4. Next Fallout 4. And now there's not a lot of info and it's not confirmed exactly how big it is and if some of the other locations seen in the trailer are part of it, but this is about Diamond City. Now, Diamond City is, as you guys know in Fallout, like there's New Vegas and all those names, you know, post-apocalyptic names to cities and stuff that already exist and whatnot. So Diamond City is the post-apocalyptic name for Fenway Park. Now, Fenway Park, now I'm not American or I didn't grow up in Boston, but apparently it's a big baseball stadium in Boston. And, you know, now it's Diamond City where, you know, a civilization has formed in there. And now, as you guys can obviously see, there's the baseball statue right there. And then, like most cities in the Fallout games, they have their own security force. And besides that, there's not a whole lot. Obviously, there's a street that goes down there. And you don't, you know, it's a clear outside. But when I first saw this, the thing I thought of most was the Citadel, how it has that clear gate and whatnot. So there's not a whole lot, and I've gotten this image here, compared it to the modern Fenway Park here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot there. Now, as the view goes up and we're about to get a view of inside Diamond City, we have this image here. And of course there's Swatter's Custom Baseball Store, which I believe is going to be a store where they sell melee weapons perhaps, or that's where they sell only baseball bats, I would imagine. And then we have a random guy over here. He just seems to be one of the pedestrians that we're going to see in Diamond City. If he has any value to the story or anything, who knows. And this has me the concern the most. There is a an enlist poster here. As you guys know, Fallout has a lot of propaganda, and I've looked at the armor and it looks pretty dark. And at first, I thought, is it the Enclave? I mean, with a city like, with a location like the Commonwealth, it would make sense that this Enclave's here. And who knows? Maybe there's a small pocket of Enclave forces still here. And this view here, you can't really see with the antenna, but it says your country needs you, or courage, or something like that. It's hard to tell because it's all scratched out. For all we know, there's probably more writing on it. Your country needs you. You have courage. Now, and of course, most notably, there's an Enclave Eyebot. Now, for all we know, the city managed to capture one of these, or they destroyed one and managed to salvage it, and you know, they programmed it to, you know, help them. But another thing is that in Fallout New Vegas, Eddie's quest, if you go, I can't talk right now, if you decide to give him over to the Brother of Steel for a bit, apparently they now have, you know, the schematics to create thousands of these. So I doubt that they would go with a very choice-based option that connects to Fallout New Vegas, but who knows. So obviously we get a view of Diamond City here. That's Swatter's baseball stores we just saw here. And then there's Diamond City Surplus. That's obviously where they're going to sell, you know, guns and basic items, miscellaneous stuff. And then we have Chemicare or Chemicare. I think it's Chemicare. That's obviously where they're going to sell the stim packs, maybe the Rat-Away and then all that stuff. Maybe Slasher from New Vegas will come by, Rats and all that stuff. And then we have Power Noodles, which makes sense because, as you guys know, noodles is a very common food item in Fallout. And then in Fallout 3 they had a restaurant in Megaton and most other places. Now, with this image you definitely can't see it, but over here I just okay, as the view goes up you manage to see a sign, and you can't completely read it, it's way too blurry, but from what I managed to see, it's Commonwealth weaponry, from what I saw. So that's obviously they're gonna be selling all the guns and whatnot. So here's a comparison with the inside of Fenway Park Stadium with the Wasteland Diamond City. So that's all we know for now. We got some of these stories here: the baseball shop, Diamond City surplus, Commonwealth weaponry, gaming care, and power noodles. So there's not a whole lot. And so yeah, and obviously the outside doesn't look all too defended unless there's sniper towers up there. They seem to have one guard on station here, and the gate ends up lifting for one person, and that person doesn't even seem to be getting watched. So whether or not the Brotherhood has control of this city, who knows? Or maybe it's just independent. Alrighty. So be sure to leave comments. What do you think you're gonna see in Diamond City? What are your thoughts on the idea of Diamond City being based in Fenway Park? And I'll be sure to read them. This has been Riley the Flaming Wookie Cookie. I'll catch you guys next time.